So welcome to your accountability call, y'all. This is day one. How y'all feeling? Let's go. Let's get to it. I am Sunshine, your accountability advisor. And this is your Accountability Accelerator Bootcamp Challenge. It is a 30-day program to develop a winning mindset to help you build unstoppable habits and master your public speaking. This program, I want to welcome y'all again to the Accountability Accelerator. And this program is all about helping entrepreneurs see results in real time in their personal and professional lives. As far as accountability that works for you, we truly understand that everyone needs help staying on track sometimes. So the Accountability Accelerator, it's flexible and customizable to help meet your needs. So no matter what, whether you need support in getting out the bed, and some of y'all do this morning, whether you need like some help as far as making sure you turn those cameras on and making sure that you participate, or even like needing some assistance in helping you reach your fitness goals, this program is designed to help you be accountable. As far as your resources and support that you need to succeed, the Accountability Accelerator is not just here to keep you accountable for your actions, but we also provide you with all the resources and tools that you need to reach and accomplish your goal. And so what you're going to get, you will get increased results in the area of your choice, habits that produce real-time results, leadership, transformation through personal accountability, collaborative goal setting and achievement, 4 weeks of accountability calls, practices, and assignments, and 30 to 60-minute mailbox motivational calls per week. That will be Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And you will have your custom Luhv Plus assignments and challenges. You will have your 5 important daily tasks to do. You will go through those goal tracking, your field research, your daily commitments, your gratitude journal, and your non-negotiable. The topics that will be covered over the course of the program, we'll cover the following topics that's going to help you to achieve your success, which will be your mindset. You're going to learn how to develop a growth mindset that empowers you to take action towards your goals. We're going to discuss public speaking. A lot of us are nervous when it comes to public speaking. You're going to develop skills and confidence needed to deliver compelling presentations and speeches. Habit hacking. We got to get rid of those bad habits, family. You're going to learn proven techniques to break bad habits and the systems for success. There is no success in business without the proper system in place. So you're going to discover how to develop systems that increase productivity, efficiency, and effectiveness. So are you ready to level up your journey? It's all about making sure that you join the Luhv Plus community group for inspiration, support, and good vibes. You know, in this community, we keep high energy. We keep that good vibe energy. So if you need an extra push, you're going to dive into the Accountability Accelerator Bootcamp group where goals become your reality. And we will be crushing these goals together. So you're going to, okay, go ahead. We got this. So today is your mailbox motivational call number 1. And today is all about introductions and goal setting. So let's get to know each other as we embark on this mindset journey together. So this week is normally all about mindset. However, we're going to be adding some things into this. And we'll start off with some group introductions and possibly an icebreaker. Each of you will be encouraged to set specific measurable goals for your mindset work this week. And we'll discuss the importance of achieving mindset goals because it is so important that as we look to get to the next level, we definitely get our mindset aligned into a totally different space. And so at this time, I would hope that y'all all know why we're here. There is a man of the hour. And so if you don't know anything about him, first of all, I want to welcome all y'all that have been here before. Welcome back, y'all. Happy New Year to every single last one of you. And all of you that are new to this environment, I'm not sure if you have gotten the opportunity to meet our king, but I want to let you know a few things about him. He is not just a real estate investor, but he is a real estate investor. He is a best-selling author. He is the co-founder of the #1 mentorship on this planet. If you don't know, you will soon find out. That Mailbox Millionaire Academy. Y'all already know because y'all are here. He is actually the founder and creator of the Luhv Plus app. This king is absolutely phenomenal on every level. His mindset takes all of us to the next level and helps us make sure that we do not fumble the bag as MMA helps us get to that bag. And so at this time, I cannot forget, he has now entered that 2 comma crew. Okay. So I need everybody to come off mute at this time for Mr. Our King, Sean Crewmate, that mindset mogul, that coach crew, our very own king crew. I need y'all to come off mute and I need you to give this king all the energy that you have. I can't hear y'all. I need
Let's go. Let's go.
I can't hear y'all.
Let's go.
Oh, I can't hear y'all.
Let's get it.
Where that legend at?
Where he at? Bring him up. Bring him up.
It's in here.
Is he in the building?
He's always in the building.
Bring him up.
Good morning. So
How you feeling, though?
Concrete jungle. If you make it here, you can make it anywhere. The hustle, the drive, the motivation. The odds were already stacked against me. See, my dad was murdered right in front of our building. It's unfortunate. It's either you make excuses or you make solutions. Before my mom died, she told me I got the power to transform my life. I just got to shine my light.
Mindset mogul.
Mindset mogul. She told me to shine my light. Now I'm the star of my movie.
He stay shining. He's like, where that star at? Where the star? Where he at? I don't think he heard y'all. Y'all wasn't loud enough. I'm gonna need y'all to go ahead and make some more noise at this time.
I know that's right. We wasn't loud enough.
Let's
Let's
wake up.
Good morning.
Let's
go. Let's go. Good morning. Good morning. Let's go.
Good morning. It's the first day. The first
Right.
day.
Good morning.
There you go.
Good morning.
There you go.
Good morning.
There
you go.
What's up?
Let's go.
What's up? How we feeling today?
Good morning. Good morning, Coach. Good
Look,
morning.
what's going on? What's going on? I got my
Happy
people in the
Monday.
building.
Yes.
Look, are we blessed? Are we highly favored? Like,
Yes.
what's going on? What's up, Scan the Man? I see you, my boy. What's going on? Drop some mailbox emojis in the chat. Drop some plus emojis in the chat. We get live today. What's up, V? How we feeling, Latanya? What's up? Latonya's in the building too. We got Moya. We got Magic. Who else we got? Jasmine, Queen Jasmine. What's up, baby? I appreciate you. Tomoa. Obviously, you already know Sunshine. We got Anna. What's up, Anna? Bruce. Marlon. Queen Latifah, not the rapper, but the real estate trapper. My man Peekins. What's up, Will? Tracy. Look, man, I'm super happy to see everybody. We got Kara. Kara always putting in that work. Kyle. Yeah, everybody says something to Kyle in the chat. Kyle getting to it. Mia, what's up, baby? How we feeling? How we feeling? Chanel, what's up? Naima, Betty. Look, I want to shout everybody out, and I want to say you are amazing. You are whole. You are complete. You are everything that you've ever needed to be. And the reality of it is this. Hold up. Why we got Moya on the screen right now? Like, hold up. I see you, Moya, stuck on the screen. Let me pin it and get up here. All right, cool. So look, y'all, I want to say this. I want to say today is a day for transformation. Today is a day for change. If today is a day for change, and today is a day for transformation, I want y'all to put the word change in the chat. I want y'all to put the word change in the chat. Today is a day for change and transformation. Just seeing your faces, I feel amazed. I feel beautiful. But it doesn't stop there, right? We have to do some type of work. We have to actually put in the work. If you're ready to put in some work, everybody say, I am ready. Before I get started, I want to show y'all something that's so profound. It's going to give you a lot of breakthroughs. But before I even do that, what I would love to do is this. How many of y'all have the Becoming More Effective in Less Time book? If you got this book, put a 1 in a chitty. If you got this book, put a 1 in a chitty. If you don't have this book, put a 2 in the chat. Put a 2 in the chat. Everybody who said that they do have the book, I would love for you, and I would invite you to turn to page number 1. Follow along. Let's have everybody mics on mute, please. Have everybody mics on mute. I would love for you to be able to follow along. And let's unlock some things, right? Let's unlock some things here. All right, so we're gonna go to chapter 1. Somebody real quick, tell me what chapter 1 is. Put it in the chat. What is chapter 1 about? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. See, this book is all about becoming more effective in less time. There's a hack to becoming more effective in less time. It's about personal development. Everybody drop me in the chat. M-E. Drop me, M-E in the chat. Me. Me means what? What does me stand for? Maxing everything. Maxing everything. Drop it in the chat. Maxing everything. In order for you to get to the next level, you must start to max everything. Right? When we talk about me, we talk about maxing everything. So I want to break down a few things in this chapter 1. Right? Chapter 1 is all about the mindset. This is the key to unlocking your life. Why would mindset be the key to unlocking your life? Right? So we all have a certain mindset, of course, but did you ever stop to think about what mindset really is? Did you ever stop to think about that mindset is a set of beliefs and assumptions that shape how you make sense of the world in yourself in it? So by default, you are placing yourself in some kind of story. You are placing yourself in some kind of movie. This is why I say I'm the star of my movie. Everybody put into the chat, I'm the star of my movie. 2021, it was about becoming a better me, becoming a better you, right? You had to become a better you. 2022 was about being that star of the movie. 2023 was about being the MVP. 2024 is all about what? Drop those emojis in the chat. Drop those emojis in the chat. 2024 is all about what? It's the year of the championships, right? We already understood. We worked on ourselves. We had that personal development. We said, okay, cool. What do we need to do? We got the information. We got into the rooms. We started connecting with people. Now we got to bring it all together. Now we got to bring it all together so that way we can win those championships, right? So your mindset is the GPS to your championship. Your mindset is the GPS to your success. So understanding your mindset will influence how you think, how you feel, how you act in any given situation. From there, you set expectations or intentions from that particular place. See, now, school may have taught us certain things, but what it could never truly teach us, it never taught us to operate on the highest level possible, utilizing our own mindsets. They tell you not to look at your partner's paper, right? They have you isolated on your desk by yourself. Please understand there's 2 types of mindsets. Drop the 2 types of mindsets in the chat. Drop the 2 types of mindsets in the chat. Drop the 2 types of mindsets in the chat. I need everybody participation. I need everybody participation. If you read this book, I should see them answers. If I'm seeing answers other than what's in that book, then you didn't read the book. If I don't see what's inside the transformation blueprint, then you didn't do the work, right? So I want everybody to be able to do the work because I want you to manifest and be able to grow fast. And the best thing to do is to read the material and study the material. The purpose of learning is mastery. So there's 2 types of mindsets. There's a fixed mindset. There's a growth mindset. Those with the fixed mindsets, they believe that their lives and everything in them are unchangeable. I can't really do it. How many people do we know have those fixed mindsets? I know the people that's in this room is the best of the best. I know the people that's in this room is the top of the top. I know the people that's in this room is the cream of the crop. I know. but we all have people around us, right, who have these fixed mindsets. If you know people who have fixed mindsets who aren't willing to grow, drop a 1 in the chat. Basically, those people just say, I'm just here for the ride. They react to everything. They take risks, but they really don't take risks for the fear of failure. If they think they're going to fail, they don't do anything. They need to know for sure if something is going to be guaranteed, right? They shy away from challenges. When things challenge them, they get scared. On the other hand, we got the people with the growth mindset, right? Those are the people that understand that nothing is static. Instead, you would have to grow. You would have to change over time. They're more open to exploring opportunities and putting themselves in a position of power, putting themselves to improve the quality of their lives, right? See, they don't take failures personally. They don't look at it as a loss. They look at it as a lesson, right? They learn and grow. See, they see weakness as something to overcome rather than something to which to succumb, right? So weakness is just what? What is weakness? Everybody put the answer in the chat. What is weakness? Weakness is an underdeveloped strength. Weakness is an underdeveloped strength, right? So just by listening to what a fixed mindset is, listen to what a growth mindset is, I'm hoping that you could tell just by those descriptions that a fixed mindset makes it nearly impossible to achieve your personal growth or improve the quality of your life. You're here to improve the quality of your life. Some people came here for is like to learn funding. Some people came in here to learn real estate. Some people came in here to learn how to double up their money. Some people came in here to learn how to turn their annual income into monthly income. The truth of the matter is you came in here to change. See, those with a fixed mindsets aren't willing to accept change. If you start to find yourself being stagnant in any area of your life, you are not willing to accept some sort of change. And change and transformation is exactly what we need right now. A growth mindset is required for this development. Simply, a growth mindset is needed to go from good to great. How many of us are going from good to great? If you're going from good to great, put from good to great in the chat. See, some of us will confuse a growth mindset with positivity. A growth mindset is far more than just positive thinking. It's about shifting the perception. See, we want to understand that it's all about development. It's all about growth. This is deep personal development that leads to business development, leads to business growth. If a person has a fixed mindset, guess what? You're going to be stopped right in your tracks. So it's very important to remember that everyone is coming from a different place in terms of their growth, in terms of their self-esteem, but we're going to give you the best scenario possible to win. That means we're going to put you in a place of an environment that's going to allow you to foster love, connectivity, financial prosperity. We're going to give you as much information that you need to grow, to shift your possibilities. We're going to tell you the things that's going to allow you to build systems for success. And the biggest thing of it all is we're going to hold you accountable, right? Discipline and consistency. So as far as like your conscious awareness, awareness is everything. Everybody drop the word awareness in the chat. See, it's all about having an awareness. See, you know that you need to change your life, but do you do it? Right? You know that you need to eat better, but do you do it? You should work out, but do you do it? So awareness is there. We have the awareness, but we don't have the accountability. So the accountability piece breaks down to discipline and consistency. We need to be disciplined and consistent. Let's just be real. Let me know. How many of you feel like you lack in being disciplined and consistent? How many times we have laps? Put a 1 in the chat, put me in the chat, let me know. Because I know that's all of us here. See, so as for me, right, my conscious awareness of growth mindset occurred at a very young age. I didn't know the terms then, but I understood what was going on. See, my first dad passed away when I was barely 2 years old. My mom eventually married. When she remarried, she had twins. These twins became my brothers that you see here today, Ramel, Jamel. Right? See, in my awareness, I could have been upset and had resentment that my dad passed away. But instead, I had gratitude. I gained a new dad, and I gained 2 other brothers. Right? So this is just understanding that what you may think that may not be working for you in your favor in this moment really will be working for your favor in a later moment. See, I understood that there was something different that happened, but it made me start to question what was actually going on. Why was my life different? So I want you to question what's going on in your life. Why is your life different? Why are you experiencing the things that you truly experience right now? See, as a young kid, this started to happen. So this is what developed me to become a mindset mogul early at a young age, right? But understand this, you're going to go through some challenges in your life. Everybody put challenges in the chat. You're going to go through some challenges. See, these things started to happen to me. I went to school. I always did great in school. School was never really much of a challenge for me. It was easy. I got hundreds in my grades. I got so many awards. I got all of that stuff. I've always been a person that got awards, always been that person, a high achiever, always been that. The biggest challenges for me came from my changes of scenery. See, I would consistently find myself in a new place with a familiar feeling. I went to 7 different schools in 9 years. The constant change of scenery challenged me to overcome my obstacles, overcome these objections that came to me year after year. You're going to be put through some challenges. You're going to be put through some tests. You're going to be put through some things. And guess what? You got to look at it as a challenge, a chance to show your greatness. Everybody put, my challenge is my chance to show my greatness. I'll wait for you to put it into the chat. See, when I was in 9th grade, my mom passed away after a battle of cancer. See, I was lost. I was realizing I no longer had these parents. I became depressed. You know, I spent time living with both parents. I also found basketball. I put all my energy into improving and becoming the best player I could be. And soon I noticed that I felt a lot better. So for you, you might be going through a challenge in your life and you just need to redirect your focus. Redirect your focus. Anytime you feel stuck, it's time to redirect your focus. See, now I started to learn through sports that with the right mindset, I could push myself through anything that was thrown my way. See, because anytime you understand that you have a why, you can overcome almost any how. See, my why to become my best version overcame the fact that my mom was no longer here. My situation was different, separated from my brothers, went to 7 different schools in 9 years. Like all these things were happening, right? When I went to school, I graduated, my entrepreneurial spirit was itching to be released, right? I used to sell snacks. I used to be like the mobile, I would create it like my delivery vending machine business. I was like the mobile vending machine. And I used to sell these snacks between class. And the thing about it is I found a way. Everybody put into the chat, find a way. Right? So I'm going to finish with this and I'm going to start teaching some things. I just want y'all to know and understand something. So I got a job, right? I just kept getting jobs. I kept getting jobs. So I was a sales specialist. I did sports and team education coaching at the YMCA. I was a graphic designer, consultant. I used to help companies establish company culture. And I was also being a media production specialist, entrepreneur. But what I noticed is that this was what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to graduate school, get a job, and work hard. How many of us are doing that? Put a 1 in the chat. How many of us? You went to school, you graduated school, you worked hard, you did that, right? But it just seemed like it's not enough, right? It just seemed like it's not enough. I knew that it wasn't enough. Like even after I had that gastroesophageal reflux disease, this whole GERD situation where my esophagus was badly burned. Y'all know that story, so I'm not going to go through that. I'm not going to read that. But one thing I did is I understood these challenges. So with these challenges, we created challenges on the Luhv Plus app. These challenges, for me, strengthen my abilities. So the challenges for you will strengthen your abilities. So when we give y'all the challenge for this week is the clarity challenge. So this clarity challenge is going to strengthen your ability. How and where? So it's going to strengthen your ability to remove things out of your life that's no longer serving you. It's going to strengthen your ability to declutter your life, to open up space to live abundantly. You won't do it on your own, so therefore we created challenges to help you do it. So that's what we're going to be doing, right? So I had to let go of things that no longer serve me. I had to make more time and more space to learn, to educate, to grow at with the community. I had to speak the life that I truly want. You got to speak it into existence. Some of you want to play, I'm on a fence. Some of you want to play, I'm an introvert. Not anymore. Those days are over. If you're an introvert, put 1 in the chat. Put 1 in the chat. Everybody who's an introvert, put 1 in the chat. So just want to let y'all know, through every twist and turn in my personal and professional path, it was my mindset that navigated the way. So make no mistake, mindset is one of the most powerful tools to have. See, before I even knew what the term meant, it guided me. And that's what it's doing for you. Your mindset is guiding you, right? If you're reading this, think about it. You probably either have a fixed mindset or a growth mindset. If you put a 1 in the chat and you have this introverted aspect, then that's a fixed mindset, y'all. Scan, V, Alexia, Do y'all want to change that from introvert and you just want to eliminate that? Let me know. Put a yes in the chat or put a no in the chat. Do you want to change that? Because this is all about change. This is about consistency and change. That you might go, what? What do you mean consistency and change? Every day, there's something that consistent happen and there's something that changes. It's always a variable, right? So think about it. The sun comes up every day. The sun comes up every single day. That's consistent. But what happens though when the sun comes up? Every day that it comes up, it's also changing, right? The position of the sun is also changing, right? It's changing throughout every second of the day. So at one point, it gets to a time where it's dark now. It has changed so much that the whole way that we see life outside has changed. So I just want you to understand that this is what's happening to you right now. Every day you get up, you got to talk to yourself. You got to win the day in the first 30 minutes of the day. You have to be consistent with the changes every day. See, some of the people that's in your life, they don't want you to change. Some of the people in your life, how many people you know, you left, you went to school, you moved away, but you come back to the old neighborhood and you still see some of the same people doing the same things. Put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. Those people, they want to be consistent at the wrong things. See, it's just about being consistent at the right things. And the thing is that it's not even about right or wrong. It's about what's workable and non-workable. So the one thing that you got to do is you got to turn the idea of I'm a failure or I can fail to I'm a winner to I'm learning, I'm growing, I'll do better next time. You'll be amazed at the difference that your mindset had. We got to eliminate the negative self-talk. Everybody put into the chat, I'm eliminating my negative self-talk. I'm an introvert is negative self-talk. And I'm going to break down why. It's negative self-talk. You need to exit your comfort zone. You're taking a risk every single day just by living. You are risking. And when I talked about change and consistency, right? Every day, it's all about duality, life and death, day and night. It's all about this, ups and downs. So your life is always going to have ups and downs. It's always going to be this way. It's never going to change. The thing that needs to change is your mindset. The thing that needs to change is your willingness to grow. The thing that needs to change is your negative self-talk. The thing that needs to change is your discipline and consistency. The thing that needs to change is your speaking ability. The things that need to change is your connecting ability. So you have to exit your comfort zone. Everybody put into the chat, I'm exiting my comfort zone. So when you tap into yourself, you'll find out all the answers that you've been searching for can be found within. When you master your mind, you elevate your life and you simplify your success. Do you want to exit your comfort zone? Put a yes in the chat. Let me know. I see a lot of people say I'm exiting my comfort zone. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. See, look, you want to master your mind. You want to elevate your life. You want to simplify your success. It's going to start with you mastering your mind. Once you master your mind, you will automatically elevate your life. When you elevate your life, you get to another level of simplicity, and that will allow you to get everything that you want. So I'm going to stop sharing this screen, and I'm going to go through a presentation breakdown, right? This is going to allow you to manifest breakthroughs. So let me get this co-host ability right now. Give me a second, y'all. Right now, I want y'all to type into the chat. So far, anything that's coming to your mind, any breakthrough, anything that's coming to your mind, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. No more limitations. What's up? What's up? Redirecting your focus. What else? What else? What else? No negative self-talk. Okay, Bruce. I see Bruce got the crew notes going. All right, I see you, crew. All right, so look, this is what I want to do. As I'm going to segue to this other device, and I'm going to break down a structure. But I want to know right now, what are you struggling with? What are you struggling with? Are you struggling with anything? There's always sorts of things that we are struggling with that we don't want to admit. This is a safe place, everybody. Please. This is for you. This journey is for you. So if you do not come clean with what you are, if you're not honest, if you're not honest about where you are, then guess what? You can't go where you want to go. Right? So let's raise your virtual hand. I want to get 30 seconds or less. I'm gonna have Apeline direct this while I pull up this other slide. I want to break down some things with y'all real fast. 30 seconds or less, you got to raise your hand. I want to know, where do you need assistance at? Where do you need help at? Where do you need some type of assistance at?
What's going on, Queen Angela? Come through. Hand on mute. 1 second. One second. That's not you. Should be getting a request now. Yeah, I sent the request. I don't know why it's not letting you on mute.
Oh, she can't be unmuted?
Yeah.
All right, let's go right back to it. Let's go to the next person and go right back to it.
Cool.
Give us some time to break that up.
Queen V, what's going on?
Morning, everybody. So I feel like I have so much that I have to do that I have trouble organizing everything. And then since I have so much I have to do, I'll focus on one thing and then I'll jump to the next thing and not finish the other thing. So I have trouble with organizing the goals that I have to accomplish.
Okay, I got you on that. How explicit can I be real fast?
Very.
All right, do you let things pile up on you?
Yes.
All right, that's the answer to that. That's it. Like, don't let things pile up on you. When you get tasks, complete them right away. Like, I'm gonna give everybody a student efficiency rating. So when we give you tasks and it takes you days and it takes you a long time for you to complete, you will start to see your student efficiency rating is what's causing you to not have the clarity, or causing you to be overwhelmed, or causing you to feel like you're losing time, different things like that. But for you, Queen, the honest truth is you're waiting until it's too late. And that's when you're feeling, overwhelmed. So going forward, can I get a commitment from you to move with speed and execute as soon as you get the objectives?
Yes.
All right. Everybody send some love in the chat for Queen V. All right, let's go to the next person.
All right, next up, we got Queen Anna. What's going on? And accidentally, yeah.
Here we go. Okay. Hi, good morning. So my challenge is struggling with strategies to prioritize. I have a lot on my plate. There's a lot that I'm trying to accomplish, similar to V, and I'm not sure where to start. It's not really for me a matter of completing my task. It's more of, where do I start?
All right, love that, love that. How explicit can I be with you?
Very.
All right, so for you, right, it's a matter of delegation and systemization. You don't have a true system. Like you're just doing things, which is great because that means that you can accomplish things, but your system has to be reworked. The way that you actually accomplish, the way that you actually put the task into play needs to be reworked, and we're going to help you with that. So no worries, we'll help you with that, all right? Everybody send some love to Anna in the chat. Let's go with King Scan. Scan the man.
Scan, what's going on, brother? One second.
All right, we sent you the request. You should be able to.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Good morning, everybody. I think for me is my consistent needs for everything to be perfect. And if it's not perfect, it's not good. And for that reason, I just talk myself down saying like, okay, I couldn't do this. Then I feel like, you know, I'm nothing because I couldn't do it just because it's not perfect.
Right. How explicit can I be with you, Kane?
100%.
So this goes for everybody, but I was waiting until somebody said it, so I was the last person. It's your identity. Like you're identifying with someone who isn't going to move until it's too late to move. That's what doing it perfectly means, right? When you say I'm gonna wait, I'm a perfectionist, right? You know the term perfectionist?
Of course.
It's your identity. You have to see yourself as everything that you do is already perfect. Who says it? Who says it's not?
Me?
Exactly. It's your identity. So let me break down some things with y'all real fast. Everybody send some love to Scan in the chat. I want to break down something that everybody can start to get. So are we familiar with manifestation? If we're familiar with manifesting, put a 1 in the chat. If we're familiar with manifesting, put a 1 in the chat. All right, I see a lot of ones. Does anybody know how to accurately manifest? And this is what I mean. If you say you want to make $1 million, do you know how to make the $1 million come from your mind into your hand? Somebody say yes, so you've done it already, iPhone. All right, who else? Who else has done it? Janelle has done it. Who else? Janelle. Who else? All right, cool. So for anybody else, let me just break it down how to manifest. So manifesting, right, encompasses 5 layers, right? The 2 biggest pillars is mindset and accountability. Once again, we already spoke about mindset, right? What is mindset? Somebody put it in the chat. We already know it's the GPS to your success, the GPS to whatever it is that you want. But what is mindset? It's a set of beliefs and assumptions that make up how you fit into the world and how the world is revolving around you. So number 1, this is what Scan was talking about, right? So Scan was referring to identity. So in his mindset and his belief, he said, okay, you know what? I need to make sure everything is perfect first. So if you wait till everything is perfect first, that's going to be your identity. So you're going to be a person that thinks that everything needs to be perfect on the outside first. And then that's going to create your speaking ability, your connecting ability, and then ultimately is going to have a consequence down to your accountability, which is your discipline and consistency. So if you're a person that likes to think about being perfect, then what happens is your accountability diminishes, right? You're not as disciplined, you're not as consistent because you're too worried about how it looks as the finished product. So let's just break this down in a simpler form so everybody can understand this first. These 5 pillars are like Jenga. Does everybody know the game Jenga? Does everybody know the game Jenga? Put a 1 in the chat or put a yes in the chat. Let me know. Put a no in the chat. Put a 0 in the chat. Like, let me know. All right. So some people don't know Jenga, right? But most people do. So Jenga is a set of blocks. Let's just say these blocks. These are blocks, right? These are blocks right here. Got your mindset block. You got your speaking ability block, your identity block, connecting block, accountability block. If I was to move one of these blocks, the other block might suffer, right? And fall down, depending on where I'm at, right? So for example, if my identity is I'm going to be an introvert, then that means my speaking ability, I'm not going to use my speaking ability that much. Guess what's gonna suffer as a point of me not utilizing my speaking ability as much? My connecting ability. I'm not gonna be able to connect to people, right? I'm not gonna be able to communicate as well because I don't like to speak to people because my identity is telling my speaking. So my mindset is controlling my identity. My identity is controlling my activities. And then my activities are controlling basically what I manifest, right? So if I'm seeing myself as an introvert, then guess what? I'm not speaking to many people. And being that I'm not speaking to many people, I'm not connecting with as many people. This whole thing is about connection. You need to be able to connect to people in other places and things, right? So now if my connection is there, guess what? My accountability might be there. I might be able to be disciplined and consistent all by myself, but guess what? So that means my manifestation ability is going to be limited because I don't feel like I should speak to as many people as much as I want to, right? And then I'm not connecting to the people that I truly want to connect to. So guess what? No matter what, even though I'm disciplined and consistent with my accountability, my manifestation ability is hindered because I am not utilizing my full potential when it comes to speaking and connecting. So guess what? By default, I moved this Jenga piece, and now these things collapse on each other, and now my manifestation ability has been limited. This is what we're suffering with on a daily basis and don't even know it. We don't even know it. So let me break this down in an easier way that might seem a little bit simple to understand, right? Let's just say you go to apply for a job. When you apply for a job, this is a mindset, right? You have a mindset to apply for the job that you want to apply for, right? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all follow. So I'm going to apply for the job. By me applying for the job, that's my mindset. What identity does it give me? Let me know in the chat. What identity does it give me? Automatically is going to give me an identity. This is automatic. It's automatic. So if I'm applying for a job, depending on the position that I'm applying for, it's going to give me that identity. Give me some identities that y'all have. What type of positions did y'all apply for? What type of thing do you do at work? What's your title at work? No, we understand employee, but give me like the actual job description, like teacher, HR, finance consultant, project manager, right? All these different things. So this is how it breaks down. This is how important all of these steps are, and it just automatically works this way. So when you go out and get the job, right? When you go out and identify what type of position you want, you identify which job you want, right? So you say, which job has a sales associate position available? Which job has a project manager position available? Which thing has this available? So the mindset is controlling all of this already. So then what do? So when you find a job that you like, what happens? What's the next step? So you went out, you applied for a job, and you found one that you like. What's next? You applied for it. What happens? You skipping something. Interview. So what happens in interview? You speak. So your identity is automatically affecting your speaking ability automatically. It doesn't move automatically. It happens automatically. So now when you go to speak to a person, what happens when you go speak to the person you're interviewing? What happens? You're nervous. Depending on how you are, you're nervous. You're gonna connect to this person if you get the job, right? So you're connecting. You're a little bit nervous now. So guess what? When you're nervous, what happens? And they hire you. They can sense that you're nervous, and they hire to give you a lower wage. And in being that you're nervous, you're gonna accept a lower wage. How many of you went into the position thinking that you wanted X amount of dollars, but then they gave you an offer and you accepted the lower offer? Put a 1 in the chat. I can show you right now that a lot of you have done it. And it's not a crime, y'all. I'm going to show you how to get out of this stuff. Put a 1 in the chat if you walked in with an expectation for a certain salary, but then you agreed to a lower salary. Put a 1 in the chat. And I shouldn't have to beg everybody put the answer in the chat. Let's just flow. Let's just flow. All right? Because we got to wrap this up in a minute. All right. So when you get connected, now by default, you now have accountability. You have to be disciplined and consistent within the task that they're giving you. And this is what manifests your income and your lifestyle. Did y'all see how we walked you down this whole path, regardless whether you thought that you were utilizing this or not? This is actually what happens naturally. And if you understand that if you lack in any of these areas, it will hurt your overall manifestation power. So let's just backtrack a little bit. Okay, let's backtrack. So now accountability breaks down to discipline and consistency. So now if I'm disciplined at work and I'm consistent at work, then I might get a raise. But if I'm not disciplined and I'm not consistent at work, what happens? Let me know in the chat. I want to make sure everybody's following. Make sure everybody's following. Let me know in the chat. What happens? No raise or I get fired. Right? Okay, cool. So now we understand that. It's the same thing with you inside of this program. Your mindset is telling you what? What do you want out of this program? You have to identify what do you want from this program. Drop in the chat right now, what do you want from this program? If you do not identify this, you're not going to be able to speak the language. You're not going to be able to connect to the people. You're not going to have the accountability, and therefore you're not going to manifest what you want. And you're going to blame it on Coach Crew. You're going to blame it on Young Mogul. You're going to blame it on Mr. Brooklyn Business and any other coaches in here. In reality, the onus is on who? See, when you say I want all the information possible, I don't want you to think like that. I want you to have a tangible result. I want to acquire my first property. Which type of property? Residential, commercial. I want to acquire $100,000 in funding. Personal or business? Business. I want you to identify what it is that you want, because as soon as you do that, you'll be able to start speaking the language. You will be able to start connecting with people. And then now we have you at this space where it's about accountability. So some of you are at this space right now where all you need is accountability. But the thing that you're afraid of is the change. Why are you afraid of the change? Change is something that is necessary. Every step of the way you were changing, you were transforming. See, before you got the job, you had to be the person that understand that you could do the job. When you realize that you could do the job, you had to go find the people and places that you could work with to execute the job, and then connect with the people that's going to allow you to get paid from the job. And then you had to be the person that does the job. So you've always been changing already, and that is what changed your ability to manifest more money. And now you have been able to manifest more money. If that's clear, put clear in the chat. Put clear in the chat. So now the same thing happens here in this community. You came in here with an idea of who you wanted to be. Now you have to change who you are. And it starts with this accountability program. So what you need in order to change is consistency. So when we challenge you to get your resources, you can't go, oh, well, it costs too much. I don't want to get my resource, because now that's inconsistent. So now you don't want to be the person that has this. You don't want to be the person that is staying in the same space. This is what the job does to you. The job makes you stay home, makes you stay in the same space. And the only thing that changes is the amount of money that you make. And the truth about it is, it ain't really that you make more money. You just get a raise, but inflation has already risen, so you actually get less money. So what changes that you feel like you need a second job? How many of y'all had a job? It was good at first, and after a while, you realize you need a second job. Put a 1 in the chat. How many of you realize that, oh, the job is not enough for me, I need more? At first, it was good, it was great, it was amazing, but now you need more. Okay, so then you need to become consistent at improving who you are in order to get the raise, right? In order for you to get a raise, you have to understand you got to become consistent. In order to be consistent, you got to realize that there's change that need to be made. In order for you to change your situation, it's not going to be changed by chance. Your life is not going to be changed by chance. Your life is going to be transformed by change. You need to change who you are today. Literally today. You want to acquire $200,000 in funding, Tracy? Then you need to change who you are today. Those resources that we encourage you to get that you do not read, you need to read them. The challenges that we encourage you to take and you do not take, you need to take them. The people that we encourage you to connect to, you need to connect with those people. And then you will start to manifest every single thing that you want in your life. Because anything that is a weakness is an underdeveloped strength. And all you have to do is develop these strengths. In order for you to become a better speaker, or to see yourself differently, to change your negative self-talk, you must identify as a person who has positive self-talk, meaning that no matter the case, no matter the circumstance, you are being positive. And I'm not saying positive as the input. I'm saying positive is the output. The input is optimism. You need to be more optimistic about your situation. In order to change your output, which is the manifestation, you need to change your input. Your input is the optimism. You need to be optimistic about every single thing that is in your life. So your identity is going to speak to your speaking ability. Your speaking ability is going to relate to your connected ability. Your ability to connect to people, because believe it or not, it's going to come through strategic partnerships. You're not going to do it alone. Now, on top of it, you can connect, you could have the identity, you can speak, you have the mindset, but if you don't do the work, if you do not become disciplined and consistent, you will not manifest what you want. But if you do become disciplined and consistent, you will manifest everything that you want. It's all going to start with change. What must you change? So today, I need everybody to pick their identity. That's what we're going to start on today. Everybody pick their identity. So today, I need everybody to pick their identity. We're going to go into the next segment because I have to wrap this up. We're going to go into the next segment, which is I'm going to have Apolline come up and speak. But if you got value from this presentation right here, let me know in the chat. Let me know the value you got within this presentation. I want you to be able to choose your identity. On Wednesday, we're going to be able to start speaking. On Friday, we're going to be able to start connecting and being accountable. So therefore, by the end of the week, we're going to start manifesting. Literally, by the end of the week, you'll start having some results. Literally, by the end of this week, you will have results. I'm telling you right here, right now, and I'm letting you know there's something that you've always wanted to do, but by the end of this week, I promise you, you will get it done. Apolline, take it away, King.
Yeah, what's going on, family? Drop some plus emojis if that segment was powerful. Drop some plus emojis if you feel like just hearing that presentation has shifted your mind. Like if you see all the problems that you've been having lately as just those 5 things, like out of those 5 things, which thing is it that you need to point out? Is it your identity, your mindset? Is it the way that you speak and communicate with people? Like, did that presentation give you clarity on that thing? So next segment we're moving into is Assigned and Aligned. We got Queen Sunshine that's going to walk y'all through the Luhv Plus website, Luhv Plus app, and we're going to get everybody right. Queen Sunny, where you at?
I'm right here, King. What's going on, y'all? You logging in real quick, King?
Yeah.
All right, family. And so most of you should know, if there's anybody in here that does not know, you will have 5 important daily tasks that you need to be working on the daily basis. Our King Crew lets us know that. How do we win the day? As a matter of fact, I'm not going to answer that question for you. For my people in here that know what's going on, how do you win the day, family? Talk to me in the chat. How do we win our day? Let's talk about it. Drop it in the chat. The first 30 minutes, what we doing? What we doing in the first 30 minutes? It does all begin with that mindset. What are we doing in the first 30 minutes of our day? Them tasks, absolutely, absolutely. We are going into the Luhv Plus app, and we are actually going into the Accountability Accelerator Bootcamp. So when you first go in, most of you, I'm not sure whether or not you'll be going in through your phone or on your computer. It will look a little bit different. And so you are on the computer right now, King app. And so once you go in, you're going into groups and rooms. Once you click on groups and rooms, you're going to go into the Accountability Accelerator Bootcamp, where you see the asterisk at right now. For some of you that have not joined, if you have not joined, where it says view at, it will say request to join. Hit that, click on that, and then you will be able to join the group at that point. Once you get in here, you will see automatically where we are at. Scroll down a little bit. Yes, right here is exactly where you will win the first 30 minutes of the day. This is how you win your day. Within the first 30 minutes, we're going in and we're posting our assignments. Our 5 important daily tasks are in here every single day. Our Queen Moyer goes in here and it is dated. So you will see the dates that we need to go in here and post our information. Please, please, please pay attention to making sure that you post your work according to the date at hand. So if you scroll down a little bit, you will see 129 and 130. This is where you are posting your information at for 129 and 130, which is today and tomorrow. Scroll down some more. The first one we're going to is our goal tracking. And when you go in, your goal tracking is all about what's working and what's not working. And you're speaking about where you can improve and what adjustments need to be made. Again, you're paying attention to your dates. You're going to go in, you're going to post that information, and then you're going to hit the submit button, your post button, and your work will be posted right there. Once you hit publish, your work will be posted in that area. So, excuse me, make sure you do that in the right spot. Please don't just go into that area and post in the first blank spot at the top, because it's just open at the top and your work will not be in the right place and you will not get credit for posting your work. So pay attention to the category, pay attention to the date, and make sure you publish inside of every single category. Now, you also want to make sure that you have created a profile. Once you have created your profile, you also want to make sure that you make it public so that we can communicate with you and that we can see your work. Your next category is going to be your field research. Okay, and so inside again, we're paying attention to the date at hand. Today is the 29th. Once you go into the box, make sure you put 129 at the top. Always date your work because you want to get credit for the date at hand, because you will come into the same exact spot tomorrow because it is for 129 and 130. So today you're going to put 129 in that area. Tomorrow you will put 130 in that area, just to make sure that you get credit for doing your work for today and tomorrow. And in your field research, you're going to basically be looking to expand your knowledge in the area of your choice. You're looking to become the expert in whatever is holding your interest. So you're going to continue your field research journey by tying this into your mentorship. That's mad small. If you could make it a little bit bigger for me, please. And sharing any last findings, insights, or trends you have discovered. So you're going to write a comment summarizing the overall impact of your research on your understanding of your field and or area of interest, and discuss any questions or areas for future exploration that have arisen during your research. That's the information you are putting in that spot. You're going to hit publish and you are done in that area. You also have your daily commitments. Again, we're looking at the date to make sure we're posting in the right place. You're going to put inside the date, once you go into your write a comment box, 129, and inside of here is all about your personal growth. Here you're talking about declaring your commitment for the day by leaving a comment below and tying this into your mentorship as well. You're going to identify one specific action, behavior, or habit that you are committed to practicing for today. It can be related to your personal growth, relationships, or productivity, self-care, or any other area in your life. Here, you're going to explain why this commitment is important to you and how it aligns with your values or long-term goals. Again, make sure you put the date, write that information in there, and then you are going to hit publish, and you will be done for that day. We have our gratitude journal as well. And inside of our gratitude journal, this is where you have basically your daily attitude of gratitude, where you're going to reflect on 3 things that you basically appreciate and feel grateful for today. You're putting in your date, and you're just going to talk about 3 things that you're grateful for. It could be anything that you feel grateful for and why these things are important to you at this time and why they fill you with so much gratitude. You hit publish and you are done with that area. You have the area as far as non-negotiables as well. This is where you basically talk about your principles, your values, your boundaries, basically what you stand on. You want to talk about the things that you must stop doing today and which things must happen today in order to empower you to win today. And you're going to list those top 3 non-negotiables of that day and write 3 more sentences for each non-negotiable. You do have other areas in here. You're going to post your workouts because we should all be working out at least 3 times a day. So you're going to post a picture in here as well. And this is how you win your day. Your first 30 minutes when you first get up, we should go into the Accountability Accelerator Bootcamp. And we should be filling in these spaces to keep us focused and intentional on our goals, to make sure that we are staying focused for the day and our intentions are set. Is there any questions as far as that part is concerned? Hopefully everybody has their account. If they do not have an account, please make sure that you go set up your profile. Make sure you fill all of that information out. Please put your real name in there. Please put the email address in there that you set up your account with so that we can find you and locate you and add you into your prospective groups properly. Some of you we can't locate because we cannot find you. You're under a different name. So make sure you update that information if you haven't. Put your phone number in there as well. And again, make sure that you make yourself public so we can communicate with you inside of the Luhv Plus app in the community. And again, that is how you win your day, by making sure that those daily tasks are taken care of. Every single day we are doing this together. Your coaches will be doing this with you as well. We are working to go to the next level together. 2024 will be our championship year. And it starts with making sure that we win every single day by doing the work that we need to do the first 30 minutes every time we wake up in the day. Y'all good? Everybody good? Drop them sunshine emojis in the chat if y'all good. Come on, I don't know what's going on with y'all. Y'all good? Everybody clear? Everybody good? Okay. Everybody good. I love it. 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 All right. So let's bring up the one and only. We only have one, like no other. We only have one energy coach. It is time to move into our commitments for today. We are about to be closing this out. But we only have one queen that takes us out as far as our commitments are concerned. Our queen, Jazz. Where you at, love?
She must be having her energy smoothie over there. So.
Now she was getting ready to get her boost going on. She had to get her boost first. That's so beautiful. Let's go.
The Empress needed to be unmuted, okay? We working on the mindset, the speaking, you know what I'm saying? The connected, the accountability, all in one, real time, real results. So let's get it. Let's talk about these commitments. Y'all already know. And if you don't know, I am Jasmine Ruby. That's RUBIE. If you spell it with a Y, that's simply not me. I won't answer. I won't respond because I know my identity, right? I know who I am. So I'm grateful to be here. Like I said, I am your energy coach, really helping you focus up on that bigger picture. Why? Because entrepreneurs in this world, 48% of them think of a bigger picture. That's what really makes them that entrepreneur. So we have to think about our bigger picture. We have to believe our bigger picture and manifest and focus on what it is we need to be doing daily to get to that point. You know, we don't disappoint ourselves over disappointing others. And that's exactly the energy that I pour into each and every single one of you. So I am excited. The commitments is something that we can't really be hesitant. We're not supposed to be hesitant about, right? Let's not be scared of committing. Why? Because it gets us to our next level. It allows us to become the being that we want to be. So each day we have to start with our positive affirmations, whether you're putting it on a Post-it note and you're putting it in your bathroom or you're putting it on your wall. These are different affirmations that you should be saying daily. So in the beginning, during the day, even when you go through certain things or certain experiences that may be taking you out of your alignment, out of your way, always refer back to your gratification and your affirmations. We want to make sure that we're journaling about what we're grateful for, right? So like we said, dabbling back into that gratification. Practicing meditation or deep breathing for at least 10 minutes each day. That is powerful. Include hydrating, right? So that way we're really mindful of how we are feeling, because our health is our wealth. I don't know about y'all, but when I'm hungry, I know there's certain things or certain people that I should not be speaking to just because it's a trigger. If you feel me, drop, I feel you in the chat, right? So we got to recognize when, if we hungry, we don't speak to these type of people, or we make sure we eat before we do what we need to do. If you feel me, drop, I feel you, because we need to be setting ourselves up for success. So what does that mean? Recognizing who we are, practicing our meditation, our deep breaths, really aligning us back to the being that we want to be. That field research is key. As Sunshine was speaking about it as our homework, know that that helps you with the growth and the next level that you're getting to in your actual business. So yes, it's homework, but it's homework for your lifestyle. As you take on these new journeys, these new challenges, these new elevations, you're going to need to know how to be the expert, because we're coming to you. We're coming to you for the value you provide. And that starts and continues with your research. Don't be stubborn, because that was me in the beginning. And now I research every day. Every day. Somebody drop research in the chat, because nobody better than YouTube than me. You heard? Somebody drop research in the chat. It changes you and it makes you more confident. If anybody has ever struggled with confidence, I want you to drop confident in the chat. Matter of fact, I want you to drop I am confident in the chat. We're going to start with the affirmation right now. I want you to drop I am confident in the chat. If you've ever struggled with confidence, your research helps you with your confidence. All right, let's get it. That goal tracking, those updates, and monitoring your progress towards your goals, those are always essential, and we are going to be doing this daily. So let's commit to our commitments and, of course, get these needed resources. The self-transformation blueprint, as we dabble into that, that is a priority, it is a necessity, and it is mandatory. Somebody say mandatory in the chat if you have not already gotten that self-transformation blueprint. And of course, our other needed resources like Speak with Confidence, Time Management for Entrepreneurs, Workout Guide, that all align to that manifestation like we talked about today. So Sunny, Sunshine, the sun of my shine, if you could close this up for us, because those 5 pillars we were going through, I got to get to work on them. So if you could close it up for us, I would greatly appreciate it.
Hey, y'all better throw them batteries in the chat. Let me see those green batteries in the chat for our one and only energy coach. Let me see it. Run them up. Run those green batteries up in the chat, y'all. I got to see them. That is our energy coach. I so appreciate you, Queen. So listen, this has been day 1 of your accountability calls, and I absolutely loved today and the information that was dropped. Our mindset mogul, he never fails us. And one of the things that I took heed to from, like, he came out the gate with it, even while the movie was playing. He stated, you either make excuses or you make solutions. Which one are you making? I need to know. Put it in the chat. Are you making excuses or are you making solutions? He talked to us and said, today is the day for like change and transformation. Not tomorrow, not next week, but today. And Sunshine is spelling that T-U-H. Today is the day for change and transformation. However, you have to put in the work. He talked to us about how our weakness is an undeveloped strength. What? If you didn't snap and clap at that moment, I don't know what you was doing other than writing it down, because that's what you should have been doing. This king is constantly dropping gems that are so pertinent to our daily mindset. He talked about us making sure that we have awareness. Like, so we have it, but we lack accountability. We lack that discipline and consistency. We know what we're supposed to be doing, but are we doing it? And most of us can honestly say that no, we're not. But that's why mentorship is so important. That's why we all here. Because we know what we need to do, but we're not doing it. We need help. We need that accountability. We need that assistance, that guidance. That's why we are here. That's why mentorship is so important. And so, yes, we know with life, we will all be challenged, right? But what did the king tell us? What did he have us drop in the chat today? That my challenge is a chance to show my what? Put in the chat what he said it is. Your challenge is your chance to show your what? I need to see it. You daggone right, your greatness. I got goosebumps. I got goosebumps. I'm being challenged like a mofo right now, y'all. However, my challenge is a chance to show my greatness. And we need to redirect our focus anytime we feel stuck. So anytime you feel like you can't move, unstuck yourself, redirect your focus. You ain't got no problems. You MMA elite, baby, let's go. Redirect your focus. Listen, speak the life you truly want into existence. The power of the tongue is lethal. The power of the tongue is lethal, y'all. Your mindset is guiding you. Our king is letting us know. Our mindset is our everything. It is definitely the GPS to our success. And it's time that we master our mind in order to exit our comfort zone. Did you get it? I hope you wrote it down. I sure hope you wrote this down. This is just day one. This is only day one. He talked about changing who we are today in order to have the life that we want. However, we have to do the work. But the work just can't be every now and then. It can't just be today. The work has to be where we're disciplined and consistent. And as long as we're disciplined and consistent, we will manifest everything we want in our life. Not some things, not anything, but everything. However, we need to also make sure that we be optimistic about everything in our life. Stop doubting yourself. Get rid of the negative self-talk. Toss it. Get rid of that stinking thinking. Let it go. It don't belong to you. It don't belong here. You can't put that smell good on top of that stinking thinking. It don't work. It just don't work. You can't cover that up. And remove the things in your life that no longer serve you. Because at the end of the day, this right here, 2024 is our championship year. Throw them trophies in the chat right now. Flood it up. Let's go. Let's go. This is only day one. It's only day one. I am Sunshine, your accountability advisor.
Yeah.
I am here to help you succeed and get to your next level. These mentors of ours, these kings, the mentorship that we are in, there is like no place on this planet like this. And if you haven't realized it yet, soon come, you know. Welcome to your accountability calls, King Crew. You're absolutely amazing. Thank you.
Yo, who's better than a closing sunshine? Come on, man. This is why we got the sunsets, right? Because what better experience than you get than a sunset? Magical, right? Everybody drop those sun emojis in the chat. Drop those sun emojis in the chat. Thank you, Sunshine. Before we go, I want to say this. We have needed resources, right? Apolline, real quick, share your screen again with the needed resources. Apolline is going to drop the transformation blueprint in the chat. Go ahead and get it if you haven't. This is what I want to do for everybody. I want to give y'all 50% off of everything. So anything that you want inside the shop, go and get it now. 50%, I don't care how many items it is, but this would be a perfect time for you to actually use it to get all the resources that you were supposed to get that you probably didn't get. All right, so we're gonna give everybody a 50% code, 50% off code, so that way you can get everything that you want. Transformation, self-transformation blueprint. We got the workout guides in there, whether that is a home workout or whether that's a gym workout. We got time management. Who here is suffering from time management issues? Put a 1 in the chat. Who here is suffering from time management issues? What could you do with better time management strategies? So you should be looking as your priority to go get the time management for entrepreneurs, right? So once you get that link, that 50% off, go ahead and get those items. For somebody else, it might be something different. It might be public speaking, right? Who's here suffering with public speaking or speaking with confidence? If that's you, put me in the chat or put a 1 in the chat. You can go ahead and use that 50% off code to get that as well. But once again, like Sunshine reiterated, the mindset is the GPS to success, and that is key. That is so paramount to your success that whether you think about it or not, I showed you earlier in that presentation demonstration, that is affecting your life regardless whether you believe that it's not, whether you believe that it is or isn't. All right. So cool. This year is all about these championships, all of these trophies, all of these things that I got back here. Everybody else is going to get theirs this year. Right. We gave one out to Sunshine. That was a small one. That was one. And, you know, that was a big thing. Right. Everybody, like, look, let me tell y'all like this. I want to bring up a very special person, and he's going to give us like a word of the day to be in touch with your attitude of gratitude, so that way you can change your altitude. Where's my man John at? Can we bring John up here? Did Apolline just like give up today, or is he still here? He like give up? Where's Apolline at? Let's bring John back up for the first time in many months. I haven't seen John in so long. What's up, my brother?
Hey, John.
We have to unmute him. Send him the request to unmute.
Yeah. All right, sent. Do it one more time, King. Hold on. Did you get the request? Oh, there you go. There you go.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
Oh my goodness, crew. I thank you, man, for inviting me. This has been amazing. Jasmine was talking about eating. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Last night I had a Big Mac. I had a McRib. And I'm telling you, I didn't feel that good. I woke up with stinking thinking. I was not happy. I was like a little bit depressed. But like Coach Cruz said, I had to redirect my focus. I had to meditate. I had to meditate to graduate my mentality. I could have woke up, approached my day with a bad mentality, thinking about what I couldn't do, what I was about to face. But I said, you know what? I'm not going to be bound by that. That's a boundary that I'm not going to yield to. What I'm going to do, I'm going to overcome that boundary. Then from there, I said, you know what? I'm going to change my identity. Stinking thinking had to go. I had to speak to myself. I've always said I'm MMA. I'm the Black Barracuda. I'm the king of the ring. Ain't nothing going to stop me. That's the way I approach my day. So it's kind of crazy because when I got the text from Crew, I'm like, you know what, God, thank you for bringing Crew to my remembrance. You know, so I'm thinking about Crew, what he says, what he's teaching us. And it's so crazy about Crew because Crew is not just saying it. Crew lived it. He's teaching it. He embodies it. And he's spreading that to us. It was so amazing. I got a chance to see the sunshine. As I saw the sunshine, I'm listening to what's going on. I'm starting to cruise with Crew. It is so amazing. I got that battery pack from Jasmine. She is full of that smoothie. I wish she'd share it with me, but I know she's not right now. But it's all good, though. And you know what, guys? I get dynamite with Danielle. Every time I see her as a coach, it just encourages me. I tell you, there's nowhere in the world I cannot be magnificent today without that encouragement from Moya. So, guys, from all the coaches, what we got from Apolline, what we got from Jasmine, what we got from Crew, guys, take it, conquer, and go out there and win. And you will, I promise you.
Absolutely. Everybody come off of mute, snap it up, clap it up for yourselves, because you could be anywhere else. But guess what? You're right here. And it's all about growth, transformation, change. And look, today you're getting better. Every single day we're getting better. Even if it's 1% improvements, every single day is a new day and a good day for a great day. So everybody come off of mute. Can we have everybody off of mute?
I love you, King John. We
John!
love
King
you.
John. Oh, we
go.
miss you, King. Thank you for gracing us with
I
your
get it.
presence.
I get it.
I
John,
miss
thank
you.
you. John,
Let's
good to see you,
Oh,
John.
let's
Thank
go.
you so much.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, King
John,
John,
sending
we
love to
love
King
We
you.
Joey as
love
well. Thank
Go,
you.
let's go,
King
let's go.
John.
Yes,
Good
King
man. Good
John.
beautiful
man.
We
King.
love
Much
you. We love
needed.
you.
Good
So
man.
much.
Glad to see you,
Welcome
King.
Thank you,
back,
John.
King. We miss
We
Great way to
love
start the
you.
week. Let's go,
You're
brother.
awesome.
You're
Yes,
awesome.
we love
We
you so
love
much.
You're
you.
awesome.
Man.
Love you,
Peace
King
and
John.
blessings.
Thank
Aw.
you. We love you.
I'm finna cry. I'm finna
I
cry.
Gratitude,
Man,
King John. Yes,
I
sir.
love you.
Let's go,
Thank
fam.
you,
So
John.
amazing. So
Yo,
amazing.
everybody, 1 p.m. group work session, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, group work session. Go ahead, get into these groups. On Wednesday, we're going to do some more work. We're going to get some people in position so that way they can get funded. We're going to do a whole bunch of stuff to start orchestrating your strategy so that way you get the best results out of this program. So look, 1 p.m. come into the group work session, start building your connections, get some work done if you need to. Other than that, I will see y'all beautiful people later. Just remember, you are amazing, you are whole, you are complete, you are unstoppable. Peace, love, and beautiful energy. I'm out of here. Mindset Mogul. Peace.
Great day, family. Let's make today count.
Peace out.